Hello, Cancer. This is Michelle, and I'm here to do your April 2020 tarot reading. Let me say, actually, to start out, that, well, it's such a difficult time now globally, everyone in the world experiencing this tremendous challenge that we're facing with the coronavirus. I want to say that I am praying for you. I am praying for your family, that you stay well and healthy and strong throughout this period. And so we are going to do a Celtic Cross spread for you with the Rider-Waite Tarot deck by US Games, illustrated, of course, by Pamela Coleman Smith. And then I will pull a butterfly affirmation card for you by Alana Fairchild. All right, and so this is for the sign of Cancer, April 2020. Our Cancer friends, April 2020, we just had the Five of Coins flip around. I'm just going to let that go and stay in the deck that way, in that position. We'll see what comes up. This is for our Cancer friends. Boy, unwieldy here. Okay, we're going to cut the deck and see what the messages are for you. Well, interesting. Okay. Let's pull that out, actually, as it came up in the cut. And so, wow, the moon, we have the moon here, Cancer, for you, all right? Just representing really the tremendous, I think, depth of feeling that you must be going through at this time, full of love for your family members, your friends, anyone really who is important to you at this time. I feel that, you know, this is a time when we can really be understanding what our true values are. And so I feel that that is what it represents. Now, for some of you, however, also it could be that there is some concern about finances. Of course, this is so true for so many of us. The entire world, of course, is going through this. But here it is in the cards. Here it is that there is just some concern about how we are going to get through all of this. I want to say that overall, I feel very positive. I'm bringing in a lot of positive energy into this reading because I know that things will change. They will not remain the same. It's just a difficult period of time that we are in at the moment. And now we have the Six of Pentacles coming in. Really beautiful to see, because despite the concerns that you might have right now, Cancer, this suggests to me that you are thinking about others as well, not just about yourself, but that you're seeing the difficult time that so many around you are also potentially going through, with the world really just being turned upside down, right? Happening so suddenly. This is very indicative, I want to say, of Uranus in Taurus. I get into this in the astrology report, which is actually on the website. It's written up if you're interested in the astrology and you'd like to get a little bit more into that. But I also did this month a video for that. So for those of you interested in those sort of readings that have to do with the planets, but it's coming up for me here because Uranus is all about very sudden and drastic change. Taurus is about things that are very fixed and stable in our lives. For example, our homes, our jobs, hopefully, the cash that we earn that brings in things like the food that we eat and all of the things that we own, our cars, all of that. So Uranus and Taurus suggests that the fixed things in life are suddenly undergoing very drastic change. It could be for Cancer in particular that you are feeling this on a very, I want to say, a deep internal way, and that your heart is really going out to all of the people that are suffering during this time. And now we have the Page of Pentacles coming in. And so I think that also tells me that you are, some of you, I am seeing some of you actually in prayer and just praying, not just for yourself, but praying for all people that are having a difficult time now, that they will see a new and better time, a new start as soon as possible. Especially, I'm picking up, of course, the sense of in the financial sector. We hope, of course, that everybody stays healthy through this, but it could be that finances in particular are on your mind. And here we have the Ace of Wands. I'm so happy to see it, Cancer, because this tells me that you are going to fight the good fight. Despite all of the difficulties and the difficult images, I want to say, and pictures that we're seeing, I can see you remaining positive, knowing that there is going to be a new start for us. For some of you, this could be a message actually that you are sharing with others. You might be telling other people, I know that it's difficult right now, but not to be too concerned, because we are going to get new opportunities. We are going to turn the corner eventually, and there is also going to be some help. I want to say that even though things seem so dire at the moment, there is going to be some help coming in financially to help us to get through this time. And now we have the Eight of Cups, all right, suggesting a very, I want to say, more stable position in the past. Of course, we were, all of us, in a more stable position, it seems like, or I should say many of us, prior to these critical events. And now we have the Ten of Swords coming in. All right, and so this is a card that is coming in almost as a theme card, I want to say, to a lot of the readings. It's not just specific to Cancer, but it suggests that we have a difficult time ahead, and indeed we do. This is very suggestive of being restricted, of course. We would like to do things. This is what I'm picking up for Cancer. There is things that you would like to do, and that you feel perhaps that you wish you could do more. I'm really also picking up the sense of wishing that you could do more for others. And a lot of us are feeling this way right now, but that's commendable that you are thinking not only about yourself, but about others. And now we have the Queen of Wands coming in. This is very important, Cancer. It tells me that, again, you are I want to say, a role model for other people at this time. Other people can be looking up to you as a way of trying to understand how we can deal with these challenges. And some of you, this is a very specific reading, but for those of you that are parents, you will understand what I'm saying, that you are going through your own emotional difficulties at this time, and it is very challenging, but that there are others that are also looking up to you as the strong one, to be the strength for the family. All right, now we are going to continue on. And now we have the Two of Pentacles. I want to bring in just a little bit of levity here with this Two of Pentacles, because, you know, for those that are under a stay-at-home order, and many of us are in April, you would think that that would just give us the opportunity to rest and relax. But some of us are actually realizing that there's more to do and to take care of under these circumstances. For example, let me just bring in the parenting concept again. For those of you that are parents, you are now homeschooling your children on top of all the things that you may be trying to do to maintain your own position at work, let's say. Okay, so that's one example. And so it can feel like this is actually a very hectic time. But again, what I'm seeing, Cancer, is you have the strength to deal with this, to continue to look toward the future and better times ahead, to be the role model for those that are looking up to you, to set an example about how we will get through these times, no matter how many restrictions we feel or financial concerns that we have. And here we have the star coming in, the Aquarius energy coming in. This is showing, again, really pairing beautifully with the Six of Pentacles and showing you being so very concerned for others and showing you giving of yourself during this time. It is so important, Cancer. I am picking up this message that you are very, very needed at this time. You are nurturing, that you are giving out to the world, whether it is within your own family, or if you happen to be somebody who is on the front lines of this, let me say how grateful I am and grateful we are that you are giving of yourself at this time. And so either way, whether you are at home and helping your own loved ones, or you are on the front lines of this coronavirus, having to be out there, the supermarket workers, boy, if you are a supermarket worker or if you are in a hospital, let me say how much we appreciate you are giving of yourself at this time. And now we have the Page of Wands. I'm so happy to see it because this really pairs beautifully, look, with this Ace of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and it is telling me, Cancer, you are going to be future oriented. You are going to keep your eye on that future picture of when we get through the other end of this difficult time and we have a great deal to look forward to. This has been just so tremendously difficult for so many people. I don't mean to downplay that, but I am picking up this, that many of us are we're on a very steep learning curve, let me say. We are learning a lot through this situation, Cancer. I feel that you are learning a lot. You are looking ahead. You might be saying to yourself something along these lines, boy, if this ever happens again, I am going to be prepared, all right, for myself, for my family, and for others. And I feel even the country at large, whatever country you are in, that you happen to be watching this reading, that the countries at large are looking at this picture saying, we're not going to let this happen in the same way again. How can we prepare for the future? All right, Cancer, I am bringing in an affirmation card for you. Let me say, again, very difficult time. And Cancer, the tarot cards are showing you being so considerate and concerned about other people at this time. I have to say, what a beautiful heart that you have. And thank you for spreading that positive energy out into the world. And now we have a butterfly affirmation for you. Okay, this is beautiful to see. Actually, I just cut the deck there, but I believe it was Gemini that got the same exact card. So I'm interested. I don't remember what sign it was, but we got the same card here. This beautiful butterfly look at this, straight ahead, being very goal oriented. I see that for you, Cancer. Let's take a look. Life doesn't have to be perfect in order for me to choose happiness. Today, I choose happiness. All right, what a beautiful message for you, Cancer. Something perhaps that you can remember just upon waking in the morning, that today I choose happiness and I am going to spread my positivity out into the world because others need me at this time. Cancer, that's your reading for April 2020. I want to thank you so much for being here. It is a pleasure and a privilege to read for you as always, and I'll see you next time.